I have not been on the bike for nearly 3 weeks since I've come back from Morzine, other than commuting to my new place of work, so my new business, Fortis Performance and Dexter's Printing. I have not ridden my bike. All I've done with this is basically ride down to work and back, which has been boring. But today we are out. The weather is questionable. It's not raining yet at the moment. It's supposed to rain, but even if I'm just here for an hour, I cannot wait. Been such a while since I've actually feel like I've ridden, but I realised I hadn't even started my watch. That's how out of touch I am. Right, whack this on trail. I've used it a little bit, so I don't know how much battery I've got left, but I'm sure it's going to be enough for what I need to do today. So the bike's a little bit off because the shock is blown and I haven't got round to doing anything about that, but by the time you watch this video, sorry, can I just squeeze?
Sorry.
Thanks. Just to let you know, you're on a bike trail this bit. I wouldn't want you to get run over.
Yeah, I sort of know that. I tried to keep out the way of the bike.
Okay.
I'm sorry I got in your way.
It's alright. By the time this video goes out, I will have a new bike. So I can tell you what it is now, because it doesn't matter, because I already got it. So I managed to get a fantastic deal on a Santa Cruz Brosnan just before they brought out the new model. So I'll have that. It's a bit more stealthy than my other bikes. It is grey, but I've pimped it up a little bit. So obviously it's got to be custom to me because I do like the colours. So I can't wait to show you that one. Anyway, where I was going with that conversation, which I totally forgot because of that woman who basically just admitted she knew full well that she was on a bike trail but didn't care. I was going to explain why I haven't done things to my suspension. So the reason why is because the Alpine is going to get stripped down. Its suspension will come onto this e-bike, and the Santa Cruz suspension will also be swapped out and changed for some other suspension I've got sitting around as well. So if anybody needs some e-bike suspension, hit me up because I'll have some for sale. Sorry, I'm going straight through. Oh, sorry mate, thank you. So today's more just cruising about and enjoying myself in the forest. I think my face must have lost a bit of weight, not surprised. It's been rough, ear infections, antibiotics, stress, because my glasses are nearly off my face and I've not even done anything that bumpy yet, which is not ideal, but we'll stop in a minute and sort that out. Right, drop into some slippery tech, bit of practice for next week, which you might have already seen this video depending on when I put it out, is going to be the last ever Tweed Love in Scotland. So final round of the BNES, final ever Tweed Love race, as they are no more. So a little bit of practice for this, although it is going to be chill from my point of view. I'm just there basically to turn up and have a bit of a good time because I am absolutely whacked. Definitely not feeling it at the moment. All over the place, although it is slippy, and I'm going to take these glasses off because they really are starting to annoy me sliding down my face. Great glasses, nothing wrong with them, it's just for whatever reason they no longer fit my face. So maybe I'll sort of have to eat a few more cakes or something so I look a bit more like this. Okay, the glasses are away and now we'll go down there. Also, I've got a different helmet on as well, which is also slightly off-putting. So now that's probably going to slide down my face because it's a bit big as well. The reason I've got a different helmet on is when I had my crash at Minehead, I whacked my head and had some mild concussion there as well. That's another reason why I hadn't really been doing much riding. So I need to get rid of that and order a new one, but I haven't done that yet because I've been crazy busy. So I'll have to just use my spare temporary if I forget my helmet, which is what I've got on today, but it was designed so that it could fit pretty much any member of my group if anybody forgot a helmet. And as I am the smallest, it kind of means that it doesn't really fit me very well. So a bit of a plunge into darkness for the next little off-piste tour. I don't know this one very well. But today's just Freedom Day. And I think I might have made a bit of a mistake here, because where this comes out, I'm pretty sure it's like uber muddy. And according to my friend Anne-Marie, it rained a lot yesterday, so it probably is going to be absolutely, not quite as bad as I thought. Slippy though. Well, underneath the tree. Ballasted up to the next trail, had a quick drink, managed to keep my helmet on, much better without my glasses. So slippy. Forgot how slippy Haldon is in the wet. Well, maybe not Haldon as a whole, but some of these off-piste trails, the mud into the roots can be incredibly icy. And now I've just got a bit of mud in my eye because I'm not wearing glasses. Thank you for watching this video so far. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like, comment what you think, and subscribe to my channel. It's really starting to rain now. It's about 2:30, I reckon, which is when it was forecast to rain. But the reason I'm riding in the rain is that I went to IKEA this morning, or early afternoon, rather than starting riding straight away. It's a Sunday, so everything shuts at 4. So in order to get the bits I needed, this is how much my life has changed. I've had to go to IKEA first, sacrifice bike time in the dry to go and get shelves and mirrors and shower bath mat things for my new work in my office. That's how much my life has changed. I say in jest though, I mean I don't really mind. I would prefer to ride in the dry of course, but this new business stuff is what I've been working for the last sort of 6 months, 8 months, keeping things quiet. In fact, sort of part of some of the stuff that I've been doing has been in the works for longer than that, but this particular project in terms of the unit and everything else has been kept quiet for months and months and months, working in silence whilst doing the rest of my stuff. So yeah, I don't mind doing it, and whatever I do today on the bike, or even just pedaling around this, it's just nice to be out, and there's plenty of time in the future to be out riding properly again. It's quite atmospheric in the trees now. You can hear the rain, and it was kind of foggy in the trees. I think over there was some trails that I went with Anne-Marie and the other girls before. So I might go over there and see if I can find a trail over there. And then there's definitely trails that way. But because I'm sort of playing for time a little bit, I think I'll go over there first and just see what's about. Right, question is, then where to next? Let's go along here. But this one shouldn't take too long. And I should have some stuff for the gram as well, because I'm trying really hard to grow my Instagram now. Okay, so I went down the road a little bit and thought that's definitely the wrong way. And so I went back, come along, and this maybe looks like it goes somewhere. But again, not too sure. So we'll just follow my nose, really. Sort of seems vaguely familiar. Whee! Right, now, I think we went that way. Let me see. Good thing with the e-bike, it doesn't really matter if you go the wrong way, because you can just go, oh well. Because there was, yes, it is this way. Because I think Andrea fell off. Yes. Oh. Something down there? Don't think so. Shouldn't go too fast really, because I don't really know where I'm going. Well, that's a nice looking jump, look. If you got that right, that would be cool footage. Maybe not today. Way. It's so slippy, you go really fast and then the next thing, when you've hit a root. And this mud is that like super greasy, uber slippy. There's another trail just seen to my left as well that came out through there. So, I think there's a lot over here that I've not explored. That might not have been the end, but that's where people came out. So the question is, where am I? Found my way back, so we're going to follow a bit of the red. Then that will take me over to the side that I want to be on. So definitely, if you go down the trail that I went, good trail, but you're not going to be able to easily come back up to the other ones. So in hindsight, I should have done the other ones first, and then I could have come over here, but never mind. I'd know for next time if I was trying to do a big loop again, is you do it that way. Got to a little off piece I haven't done for a while. That comes off one of the walking trails at top, so I haven't really done it. So let's have a little look down here. Slippy. Heads. Now that would have been, look how freaking slippy that is. That'd be nice in the dry though. But yeah, cutting those little bits in, not really make much difference to that. But God, if I'd have attempted that there, which I did consider, when I saw they'd done a little built-up bit for it, yeah, that would have hurt. Okay, back into the woods again. I worked out where I was, found a signpost and followed it. So this trail's going to be really muddy, but I really like it over this side, so I don't really mind too much. Energy levels feeling a little bit low. I've had another lot of antibiotics because another ear infection, so like the 6th lots of antibiotics in 8 months and probably 8 ear infections. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit low on energy at the moment, so the e-bike was the perfect choice, but I didn't really have much other choice either because I've had trouble with my crank in Morzine, and at the time of this video I still haven't sorted that, and also my brakes on my Alpine, they're on their last leg, so Scotland race will be its last event, and then I will send those brakes off to be fixed, and then they will go onto this bike here. So this is really going to get an upgrade. Absolutely soaked. I've put some little things in my ears to stop drops of water going in them, so that's good. That's not too bad yet. That's good. Give it a few more months and that'll be minging. So what will be good is when I get those Hope brakes sorted, I will then have more stopping power on this thing. Because although these are the best working brakes I've got at the moment for basically any bike, until I get the new one, they are still not amazing for this weight of bike. Like, the brakes per se are not bad, they're just not really capable of stopping this heavy at speed. So it's a nice little upgrade that basically a year after having this bike I can make, thanks to the Alpine being pretty much a donor bike. It's been great, I've really liked it, but after riding some different bikes, and definitely when I hired a transition patrol in Morzine, just how that bike feels compared to the suspension on the Orange, just totally different to ride, and I'm ready to feel what something else is like. This is a good test of the motor. So this is the first time this replacement motor has had the opportunity to get wet. Oh, that shot feels terrible. Well, the brakes are good enough then. We'll do a little bit more. We'll explore down here. If this is really wet and horrible, we'll just come up here the once. Okay, so before we've even started, the hedge is pretty invasive. But I'm glad I put my gloves on. I've had time for the helmet to start sliding over my face. Couldn't get on that straight line even if I wanted to there. A bit of plant flicks some water in my eye. It's blind now. So I've got 2 eyes. Whoa, I only see the trail here. Oh. Wow. Very overgrown in here. So the ground might not be that wet, but my face is soaked now and a bit itchy. Someone has been down here recently. It's a freshie, fresh little tyre track. Probably same thought as me though. Where's the trail? And they probably got absolutely soaked the same way as I have just done, because my legs are wringing wet now. And there's the puddle right at the end. The weather is really coming in now, so we're gonna head back, and maybe the cafe will still be open. Can have a coffee, and yeah. But I did everything I wanted to do. Got outside, was at least an hour. It was actually not that bad up until about the last 15 minutes in terms of the weather, so that was nice. Spent a bit of time in the trees, took some pictures, saw some things. Oh, where am I going? And yeah, it was exactly what I needed to balance out pretty much the whole weekend of 50% work and 50% resting, which is just how it is at the moment. But at least this week I've managed to find a balance that isn't 110% work and 20% of me trying to make myself go to sleep at 11 o'clock at night because I've got a million things to juggle the next day. So balance is coming. It's now lashing with rain, so definitely time to finish. Thank you very much for watching this pretty chilled out video. I shall include some logos and bits and pieces of my new businesses in case you're interested at the end of this video, and I will see you at the next one.